straight up. Take your fucking medication and calm down. And why weren't you taking your fucking medication, asshole? You shouldn't have been that fucking bipolar. Take your fucking meds. Take your fucking meds. You're not going to be bipolar. I don't like the meds. They make me too even. I'm not a good reporter. That's why you don't take them, asshole. I know the truth. I have lots of bipolar friends. Lots of them. You know what? They take their meds. And you know why they don't take their meds? Because they don't like feeling even. They like the emotional rush of going up and down. Fuck you. Take your meds. You'll stay alive. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a little commercial break for Mauro Ranallo. Because he'll be working next week in L.A. watching Leo Santa Cruz and Abner Maris.
In a fucking clown suit.
Yeah, probably. I hope he fucking has a breakdown.
Showtime will
he
be
can
able to
do
say
whatever
shit.
the fuck he can pull his dick out on TV. Oh, look at my dick. I'm bipolar. Woo!
That's not even funny, Lee, but I'm telling you.
Squeeze my nipples, would you guys?
Hey,
fuck him.
They opened up that. I do believe that. Yes, sir.
He can do whatever the fuck. He's never getting fired. Ever.
He's never getting fired.
He works for the WWE and he works for Showtime. Two major corporations in a period of time where we are so politically correct that if I put the title of this show, Tacos Don't Create Abs, I'm going to get hate. It's true. If you eat a lot of tacos, you're not going to get abs. What is the debate here? Fuck. Do you guys not understand carb count? I ate with my coach yesterday after going to the... I'm such a dick, Andrew. So I ate with my coach, my professor, my black belt instructor, and I were the ones who went down there to go watch jiu-jitsu. He's talking about, hey, let's go to Australia and go train. Hey, you should compete next year in the Worlds, but you got to get serious about it. We sit down at a taco place. I literally ordered like it was my last meal. I want 2 Crispies. I want 1 soft taco, carne asada. Can I get sour cream on those?
Super, please.
Yeah, I want the nachos, and I want an elote. Yeah. Can you put extra slathering shit on my corn? Because it doesn't have enough carbs. Oh, and a Mexican Coke, because I need real sugar in my diet.
Yeah, exactly.
And he kind of looked at me casually. He's ordering fish tacos and being healthy about it. I'm like, yeah, not going to happen, man. The tacos were good. I'm not going to lie. Shout out. I don't know the name of this place. I'd tell you guys. It's off of Whittier Boulevard in the 605 in Whittier. Fucking tremendous fucking tacos. If you come to LA, I'll give you my top 10 list for tacos. Go to Pinchi's on Sunset. Andrew, you need to just come down to LA for a fight. So I can take you to go eat. We can go work on your dad gut.
Well, that's after the wedding. I can't do that.
Oh, dude, after you can build a shed for your tool, man. The minute you get married or you put a ring, you can build a fucking belly. I heard a comedian say that. I'm building a shed for my tool. That's the greatest line of all time for a dad's stomach.
That's so gross.
It's great, right? All right, we have 2 fights. Did I make it to an hour and a half? We did. 1 hour and 34 minutes, Andrew. We gave them their show.
That's all you would really have to tell fat men, right? Is that their penis would grow bigger if they lost weight. If they actually
here's the problem. I'm going to say this to everybody. If you can't see your dick, your belly's too big.
Yeah.
Okay, The game's over. That means the only person you will have sex with is your significant other. Don't get crazy and think you're 26 in your brain and you're going to have other women. Not going to happen. If you can't see your dick, the person you're having sex with is the only person you're ever going to have sex with again, unless you lose weight. Why do I have to be the one to fuck it up for everybody? Love the one you're with. That's what I'm saying. Andrew and I talked about this at the show. This is a thing. If your significant others is offering sexual favors for you to take the trash out, you're in a good relationship. It's functional. Stay there. I'm just saying how it is. Andrew, if you spend half an hour with the kids, I will fill in the blank. That's life. That's married life. # married life. You don't think that happens? It happens. Andrew's not commenting and being very quiet because it's at the end of the show. This clip can be found, and one of you snitches will report back to Christine. Bitch. Like, you got family members who listen to this show. I don't know what the fuck they're up telling other people about this show. Kick your ass the first time you're introduced to me at the wedding. Andrew's going to bring me right up to you, and he's going to go, these are the ones that are telling Chris everything. Choke you out at the wedding. Wrap your shirt around your neck.
There's one fight at every wedding, right?
It's going to be me this year.
No, I'm just kidding. It's playing. Hey, and guess what?
Yeah.
Christina's side, Niners. My side, Raiders.
How do you not make the reception a split down the middle of Niner Raiders? Just so that there's like fucking drunk drama. You know there's going to be drunk drama. You know that, right?
I got a bar for 6 hours. Yeah, it should be.
Oh, you're doing open bar too, bro?
Yeah. Open bar. From 5 to 11, 6 to 11, I think.
And I'm going to say this for my man, Andrew, because nobody's ever going to say this shit, considering that I've booked a few weddings in my life. And if you're keeping count at home, I'm up to 5 rings. So I've got good advice to give. My man is putting down serious. For those of you that are listening that are family members that are coming to the wedding, my man's put real money down on this thing. You got to show up. This is. I'm not going to give out real numbers. I would never spend this much on a wedding. That's how much he's spending. And I
do want the bar to be used. I am hoping for that, bro. That is, yes. We got to knock them back that day. Not you. I'm not saying
no,
you.
You know what, Andrew? After 23 years, I might have a drink just to toast your wedding. One drink.
Thank you, Lee. Thank you.
That's how big a deal it is. Like, Andrew's my longest standing friend at this point. Considering how often I've shit on Andrew live and recorded it and then shit on him further with a hidden microphone. There are people listening to the show going, is that real? You guys don't know.
Real.
That's real. On broadcast radio. CBS shit. CBS. I've done
shit back then, Lee. I really didn't get it.
Oh my God, on CBS radio. And the greatest line ever Andrew ever said. You're recording this, aren't you, Lee? Like in the middle of the conversation, you're recording this, aren't you? Yes, I am. Las Vegas, ESPN Plus. Jeff Hearn is taking on Terrence Crawford. It's quite the fight card. I paid $50 for anybody listening because I like my brother-in-law. I just don't like him that much. Does that sound shitty? Like if I was taking his sister, I'd probably spend $100 a ticket.
Of course. No, that's totally understandable. Yes, sir.
But when you're taking another guy, and here was my logic, everybody's going to go, you're a cheap fucker. No. $50 with a 26-year-old, I can move. He'll move with me. He'll go down. He'll go at 3:30. Dude, we're going to go sit ringside. What? There's not going to be any of that weird, I can't do that. He'll go. I just put a couple of beers in him. He'll go.
No doubt.
This is a guy that I have to give a nap to after he goes to a pool party during the day because he hits it so hard. He's a party in Vegas. Also on that card, Jose Pedraza taking on Antonio Moran in a 10-round lightweight fight. And Jose Benavides versus Frank Rojas. I want to say that this fight was supposed to be in Fresno, was it not?
That's what we were... Yes, I thought it was going to be on the Ramirez card. You're absolutely right.
By the way, for those of you who actually watched that fiasco in Fresno, let me give my ultimate feedback. Everything up to the main event was fun boxing. Yeah. Andrew and I had a great time. If you don't believe us, really listen to last week's show or watch. We're having a good time. That's two buddies watching boxing. That was ballroom boxing. That was... Fuck, if we had nachos, it would have been perfect. Although we did have really good bratwurst before that.
Yes,
so
sir.
I can't shit too much on Fresno. You do have a good bratwurst place. Did you win money later that evening, Andrew?
I won on the last race, yes, sir.
There you go.
Yep.
It was a complete night. Kids got to see Grandma. It was a good night.
Oh, you know, I know it was so funny, Lee. So real fast, I get into the racetrack. There's a race coming on in like 5 minutes, so I do a quick bet. I go on a long shot, right? Because that's what I do. You know, there's like the 11-1 or whatever.
By the way, he's betting on horse racing in Japan.
Hey, yes.
Because that's all there was.
Lee, so tell me why when this race started, bam, and they're out. And I'm like, yeah, here we go. And they run like, 500 yards and it's over, bro. And my horse is like 2 minutes behind everyone else. I was like, what the fuck? And then all the races are these short-ass races, Lee.
They're sprints.
Yeah, so I went for favorites after that, and we started hitting. I mean, you don't make that much, but I mean, come on, these horses are running freaking 140 yards here. What the hell's going on? Really quick races, but we did it. We adapted, huh? How about that?
You did very well. I'm gonna say this about Saturday night, Andrew. I think that this Jeff Hearn Terrence Crawford card is a bit of a steal for anybody who's in the Vegas area. For $50, this might actually be pretty entertaining.
Yeah, of course. Lee, he's going up in Terrence Crawford's moving to the welterweight division, right? The undisputed junior welterweight champ of the world. Undefeated, should be pound for pound. I believe Terrence Crawford's the best in the world right now. He would destroy Vasily Lomachenko, but whatever.
And Hearn's literally got nothing to lose. This is phenomenal.
He's bigger, right?
Yep.
He's an aggressive fighter, uses his elbow, his head, knows how to hold. I mean, he manhandled Manny in that fight. Manny was a smaller guy, and he pushed him around to get that victory. If Terrence Crawford is not ready for a bully in the ring, a bigger man who knows how to use his size in the inside, you're going to see Terrence Crawford getting frustrated himself. Now, you ask me what I have going in. I think the talent that Terrence Crawford holds is going to be too much for Jeff Hearn. But to say that Jeff Hearn is like a major underdog in this fight, no way. Size will matter if Terrence Crawford can't move around the ring on Jeff Hearn as easy as he's done in the lower weight divisions.
I agree. I think this is a really interesting fight. I think, and I'm saying Jeff Hearn's a live underdog. I don't know what the betting's at right now. But
I think it's like 7-1, Lee.
I'm putting money on Hearn. This is a no-brainer.
We did it for Pacquiao.
Yeah.
We did it for the Pacquiao fight. And let me tell you, Terrence Crawford's had some issues out of the ring, right? We don't know how he's really doing on that side with Top Rank. Top Rank is a company that has pulled the trigger on guys that don't look like they're going to be the future. Fernando Vargas being one of the biggest Top Rank prospects that they let go of because of what he was doing outside of the ring. Terrence Crawford just got found guilty for sending a bunch of goons into an auto mechanic store, breaking the guy's livelihood, right? They're breaking jacks, pushing a car off of a jack that was raised up in the air, didn't pay him like $15,000 or something for work that he had done on Crawford's car. It's like serious allegations. They don't, they probably don't know what kind of guy Terrence Crawford is. I told you guys before, Terrence Crawford really hasn't even reached the peak of his career. And when I say that, I'm talking about financially. So here you got a guy sending 15.
I don't even think he's fought to the peak yet. I don't know how good Terrence Crawford is yet.
Because he hasn't been pushed?
I don't think here's the problem, because Bob does push his guys. I don't want to sound like a homer for Top Rank. By and large, Bob usually at some point pushes his fighters into real fights to see if they're legit, right? That's kind of a Bob Arum thing. I don't know if Jeff Hearn's... This is kind of a trap fight on the schedule, as they say.
Yeah, no, I mean, Lee, literally, a lot of people think Terrence Crawford's biggest win to date was Yuriorkis
Gamboa.
Gamboa.
Shamalama ding dong to you
Damn
all.
it to hell. I don't know why they couldn't come out right now. But that's who they think his hardest fight was. That was years ago. That's weight divisions ago. The junior welterweight division, come on, there was some big fights there. Mikey Garcia being one of them, Adrian Broner. These fights never get made. Yeah, he fought Ndungo. Who the fuck was that? Yeah, he's a two-time champ, but nobody really knew this guy. This guy was a champ going to other people's countries and getting knockout wins, but not a huge name here in the States where it was like, oh, man, this is a 50-50 fight here. And then Terrence Crawford, destroys him in 4 rounds or something like that, I believe. Easy work of that champ. Victor Postol, another opponent, junior welterweight. It's not a real name burner here. So Terrence Crawford going into this fight with Jeff Hearn. This is going to be a major fight for him because Hearn has a legitimate resume behind him with that Manny Pacquiao victory. Lee, I had him
and destroyed. He didn't just win. Up. He beat him.
Yeah. Remember both eyes are cut. He manhandled him. He's the fight that made Freddie Roach say, "There's no more. I got to go." Freddie Roach left Manny Pacquiao.
Yep.
You believe that, people? Manny didn't fire Freddie. Freddie knows his guy is going to get hurt if he continues to fight, especially with Lucas Matisse if that fight gets made here in a few months. Hey, look, there's rumors that it might fall apart because the money's not right. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think Freddie walked from Manny Pacquiao because of the Jeff Horn fight. Jeff Horn is a lesser opponent. Talent-wise, Manny couldn't do anything with them. Remember the fast hands of Manny, the movement, the angles? He used to be the Matrix